It's finally spring. That's so fake. Okay.
No, it is not fake.
It's fake.
It's actually good.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's finally.
Yeah, that was
Okay. It's finally spring. Winter is officially gone and spring is finally here. The weather has finally warmed up. And as you can see, my previous videos, we changed the wheels on the Type R. I changed it to my summer sets. Right now I'm rocking an 18-inch wheel from Enkei. It's the Enkei T6Rs wrapped around Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss. The size of that is 18 265s by 35s, and it really looks nice on the car. I'm really happy that I got it because the grip is absolutely amazing compared to my Continental All Seasons that I had on during the winter time. But yeah, in this video, we're gonna be spring prepping my car. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I prepare my car for the spring and even for the summer, because now that the weather is warm, there's gonna be a lot of car meets, a lot of car shows, and a lot of car people out on the street. So you wanna look your best when you're out and about. So the first thing that I do is I wash my car. I use a pressure washer and I use a foam gun. The foam gun I bought off of Amazon, so I'll be linking it down below in the description. So if you want to check that out, click the link down below. And the soap that I use is usually Meguiar's. I tried some different products recently and they all worked well, but it seems to be Meguiar's is the very best in terms of foamy action. So I use that, and then after I wash my car, I clay bar the car, and then I also take my wheels off and clean it individually. That way I can ceramic coat them and wax them as well. So after I clean the car, I look for scratches. If I see a lot of scratches, I'm gonna use my buffer and I'm gonna try to remove the scratches by using polish. The polish that I'm using is Meguiar's. Most of the products that I use is from Meguiar's because Meguiar's is preferably the best product in my opinion. And they're easy to find. You can basically find them at your local Walmart or your local AutoZone. Basically any auto parts store. A good example of this is if you look over here, you see all these swirl marks. This is before I put the polisher in. So I put some polish right here and we'll see the difference. Look at all the swirl marks on this, guys. So this is just after one pass and you can already tell the difference. Look at that, like most of the swirl marks have disappeared. So I did leave some polish up there, which I need to take off because I don't want that to dry, especially being in direct sunlight. But look, you can already see a difference, guys. This is only one pass. This is the second pass and the third pass. So all the scratches are pretty much completely gone, well, to the naked eye at least. On camera it might pick up a little bit more scratches, but in my eyes, not really any scratches left. So pretty cool stuff. After I polish the car, I wax the car all over. Again, I use the buffer as well, just so that it can help me wax the car a little bit faster compared to if I'm doing it by hand. And once I'm done with that, I also clean the engine bay, make sure that the intake is nice and clean. Some of you guys probably already saw my intake cleaning video where I cleaned a short ram intake that I had on my FK7 using the Canon filter cleaner. And it's an easy process. I made a video of that. So if you want to go ahead, check that out. It's going to be right over here. After I clean the filter, I clean my engine bay, make sure everything is nice and clean, because who wants to go to a car show or a car meet and show off their engines with the dirty engine bay? I don't want to do that, and I'm sure you don't want to do that. And then I check for fluids. Since I'm already under the hood, I make sure that the brake fluid is filled, the coolant is filled, as well as the windshield washer fluid is filled. Also, what do you guys think of this whole no engine cover look on the Type R? I took off the beauty cover that was here. It was like red with fake carbon fiber. So I just took it off, so it'll make it a lot easier for me to work on the car. You never want to open this after you drive because all that pressure builds up, and once you loosen this cap, it might explode. So you don't want that to happen. And then I make sure my windshield wipers are brand new because over the winter season, you're wiping your windshield. Sometimes the windshield is frozen, so all that rubber tends to wear off on your windshield. So you want to make sure that when it's raining out, you're not going to get any streaks while you're driving, because if you have streaks, it can be a distraction, and being a distraction can cause an accident, which nobody wants. I also put Rain-X on my window. Recently, I tried a product from Shine Armor, rain water repellent from Shine Armor. I can't remember the brand, but I'll be right here. I'm gonna post it right here. But yeah, I make sure that all my windows, even my side mirrors, are Rain-X applied, so that when it rains, it's just gonna bead off. I also adjust my exhaust. For those of you who own a Type R and have the AWE exhaust, you know about the rattling issues that this exhaust has. So I tend to adjust this every once in a while to get rid of that rattling noise, because the exhaust hanger is actually contacting the exhaust bracket, so or the exhaust mount. So I'm always hearing that metallic noise. It's like a ringing noise. So I just have to adjust it every once in a while. So for the interior, I tend to vacuum my car all over, and then after I vacuum, I clean my Alcantara, because this Alcantara, I'm actually planning on changing the steering wheel soon, because it's made of Alcantara, and as you can see, it's wearing down and it's dirty. I usually clean it with Alcantara cleaner from Sonax. I got it off Amazon and it's fairly cheap. I use a brush for Alcantara, and then I use a microfiber cloth, and then I also clean the chairs with Alcantara cleaner, and then I wipe my interior with Armor All interior cleaner. So it's just a spray bottle, and I just take a microfiber cloth and then I wipe all around, even my screens, because it also makes the screens look shiny. That's about it, what I do on the interior. And then sometimes if it does smell, I usually put like an air freshener, and then I change my air filters. To check on your cabin filter, you're gonna go on the passenger side. You're gonna open this up, and you're just gonna take this off, just like that. You don't necessarily have to take this off all the way, just enough so that you can reach in here to grab your filter. You can already see the cabin filter right here, airflow pointing downward. So all you have to do is just squeeze this end right here and just open it up just like this. You can also squeeze this end right here. That's how you get to your cabin air filter, and then you just pull it out. This is what the cabin air filter looks like. This is supposed to be white. It's supposed to be this color, but yeah, it's obviously dirty. Look at this. That's how dirty this is. Yeah, so this actually needs to be replaced. And I do this at least once a year. You can do it twice a year if you want, but I do it at least once a year. If you get the OEM one, there's airflow arrows right there so that you won't install this upside down. And obviously, to install the new cabin air filter, just do everything in reverse. So if you have like a funky smell going around in your cabin when your AC is turned on, that means you have something in your cabin air filter, which, as you can see right here, this is very dirty. You can't even see through it anymore. It's so dirty. So how do you guys spring prep your vehicle? Let me know down in the comments. I am curious on what you guys do when you're spring prepping your car during the season. So comment down below if I missed anything, or if you want to add anything to this video, because I'm curious. Anyways, guys, that about wraps up this video. If you do like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and then comment down below what you guys think of this video, or if you have any future suggestions on what kind of videos that I should be posting on the channel in the future. Thank you all for watching. This is Chris Time, and peace out.